Good morning, everyone. It's Crypto Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So I can't wait until I actually start buying Bitcoin during the bear market. But the good thing is that it's not bearish yet and we're not in the bear market, so that's not anything that we have to worry about. So on the shorter time frame, as I've said before, and I know we do say the same thing over and over again, but we do get more people, and as long as these targets are validated, then nothing has really changed, right? So although we are making lower highs and we're still in this downward channel, as long as we stay over 95 to 101, we're still very bullish, okay? Very, very, very bullish for Bitcoin. The targets on the upside would be between 130 and 140, and that's just my prediction. So that's what I think it's going to hit this bull run. And if any point, if we do break under 95, then we are going to probably get a bigger capitulation back down to, what did I say? 80 to 86, around the 80s. So that's pretty much it for in terms of price action for Bitcoin. Now looking at the RSI and the Stock RSI, the RSI completely reset during that sell-off. Okay, so the Stock RSI has completely reset. What I don't like is that we never made a higher high. Okay, so what you generally want to see in a bull market is making a higher high. But when the RSI and the Stock RSI go back up to overbought. So it's kind of like here where on the macro time frame it doesn't matter because the RSI was overbought here and then it was overbought here, and you can see price action relative to where it was before. You are still making that higher high. So that tells me we're still bullish. And then even if you go even further back, you could even see it over here where the RSI was overbought, you still made that higher high. You'll know it's in the bear market when you start noticing these. When you start noticing when we get massive moves up, but you start making lower highs. That's when you know we're in a bear market. And to give you guys an example, this is how I accumulate Bitcoin and how I'm going to accumulate Bitcoin this next bear market. So for example, when the bear market started. So here we were overbought, we were topped out. The next time we were really overbought was here, but I guess technically if you had bought here, then you would have still, you would have still have lost money, but you're buying it at basically the best pricing. Even here, the price was here, so we were in a bear market clearly, and now we're in a bull market because we're making these higher highs. Anyway, I hope that all made sense. Now taking a look at it on the monthly. Yeah, on the monthly, nothing really stands out to me. There's nothing unordinary for me. What I really want to see is, we have been overbought and hanging around overbought for a while, so maybe we do get some sort of correction and actually go back down to the 95 area, which would reset the RSI, but that doesn't have to happen. So we could just stay over here and keep making these higher highs, and then the bear market could start, and then we could basically, go back to down however low we're going to go at that point. One last thing we'll take a look at is the Bitcoin dominance. So BTC dominance, obviously stubborn as always. On the monthly, it is, it's still making higher highs. So the good thing is though, we are overbought now with the Bitcoin dominance. So I do think that we are going to get some sort of alt season and some sort of Bitcoin capitulation relatively soon. So that's my opinion, though. I could be completely wrong, but at this point, look, like literally we're overbought on the monthly on Bitcoin dominance, okay? And if we change this back to the daily, then, that really doesn't matter, but, oh, that's hourly. Oops. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it changes anything. No, it doesn't change anything. Still going overbought on the daily. So anyway, I'll keep you guys updated as always. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.